kind of like standing there. He's got this Nyx Assassin with a poor man's shield. Really tough to be able to eat through because his high armor and high health regen. So the harassment of these heroes.
Oh, and first blood drawn by Burning in the bottom lane. Just getting a bit too far forward. And I guess Clockwork not having the capability to cast out the cogs in that.
Nobody's ran like a really strong aggro duo or aggro tri-lane against this Visage and managed to pressure like they should. Here, we're seeing it.
Yeah, big stun now on to XSS. They're trying to bring him down, but No-Tail is really the one that's in trouble. Void slowing him down, but it's not enough to be able to create that kill. They are still going to get the kill onto the Batrider, but now BoBoKa maybe in a little bit of trouble as well. The Soul Assumption is starting to stack up, and it looks like they aren't going to be able to go for that one, but still a lot of pressure. Without any other great control, they are rotating in the CM, and with the phase boots, they might be able to pull it in, but a good cog, salve up, S4 playing it safe.
S4 holding to the right-hand side, trying to get the most of his healing salve, because he knows like the CM could pop up. Oh. Not sure if he realizes, oh no, they do have a ward.
Well, in the meantime, XSS goes down in the top lane. And S4 gone upon again. They do have a... JerAx is baiting it out. Oh, they're going to be able to find this kill in just a second, maybe? They're not bringing in the rest of the heroes. S4 is going to rotate up towards top. They throw the Void now, keeping their eyes on him. Drop another Sentry. There's the hook shot in. And S4 able to find that kill.
I think they wanted to wait until the...
Fly. They're there. A lot of damage. OP is going to TP in. And they do find that kill. Burning picking it up.
See if they can get the familiar as well. Oh, looks like not quite enough.
One nice thing about this too is that the Fly was able to get a lot of experience in the mid lane while they left, but now the movement in, they've decided to go for it. Ana is diving deep for this one. He's not going to be able to hit the silence, and Burning going to find that kill. Now looking for more. JerAx is going to go down as well. Can they find any more? I don't know if they're quite going to get within range, as up top, Clockwork, he's also in some trouble. They tried to bring down Q, but it's not going to happen. Oh man, OG under fire early on in this one.
They are just not getting the connections. Now No-Tail, I don't think Burning actually gets this, or maybe he can. It's gonna be just enough. Oh no.
Oh, went for the Infest play, but wasn't quite enough damage.
Now he's a little bit overextended maybe. No, OP covers them pretty well. They like to group up a lot with the Tinker, a lot more, right? What OP does is he protects their tower pushes. It's kind of similar to a Terrorblade.
And now a jump forward. I mean, their tower pushes are going to be pushed, and you're going to see S4 also get caught. He does still have that hook shot if he wants to try and turn onto this, but as you said, they're there. They've got the March of the Machines going.
Yeah, it's just spiraling out of control for OG. What happened was they had a bad couple engagements, right? They...
Q? Okay, that's something.
That's a one-off. It's a consolation prize for OG, essentially. As you're giving up your tower, essentially. The March kind of cancels the tower's advantage almost entirely. And, let's bottom.
Bottom lane, they pick up the kill onto JerAx, one of these heroes that's normally very tanky and not going to go down, but they are going to get, that was so sick by BoBoKa, the spike carapace, and then they get the stone at S4 and follow it up with the kill. All right, IG, they came to play today.
They
happy about it.
Certainly did. They got a very comfort lineup for them with some unique pickups of ourselves.
And you look at this lineup, and there is still the chance. Like OG, the style of play that they can make with this type of gank is exactly what they need. They're going to move forward. XSS is there. They throw out the flame break, almost bringing him down, and they are going to be able to get one kill. The swap in from Q, breaking that freezing field and picking up another one.
Greedy by those two supports. They may both get caught because of this one. JerAx is going to try and hunt him down.
Phase boots. He's very swift right now, choosing to chase forward. Do they have the dust? They get within range. Void is there. BoBoKa going to drop. They also had a purge creep as well. And with the vision, with the magic missile, this should be another kill going their way. You do have OP that's in the area as well. We'll see if OG try and take that fight as well.
Big misplay there from BoBoKa and Q. At the moment the Batrider got jumped by that many heroes, they just needed to back up. Is kind of close. I would say about this point, you usually want to be around 4 to 5K ahead.
Oh my God, this is going to be a huge engagement. They do not realize right now that OG is smoked up on the high ground. They're going to try and go for a wraparound. They do scan it out now. So now they spot them. XSS goes there, jumps onto the bench. There's no save here, but they are still going to be able to bring down the Batrider after losing the Vengeful Spirit. JerAx is going to drop as well. Burning was on top of him, and now Now Fly turning, trying to kill off Burning. The force step play, it's going to save his life. And Q with the freezing field, zoning out the rest of OG. There is another stun that's being thrown.
Q is just trying to stay ahead of this unstable concoction, but it's not going to happen. Anna will clean up that extra kill, turning it into a 3-for-3 exchange. Definitely favorable to OG, I would say. Well, I'm actually not entirely sure. How well do they defend their mid tower? I'm not entirely sure. It could be just one of those they just give up and avoid fighting entirely.
Oh, they're bringing in the Nyx. This might be somewhat okay if they can pull back and kill off Ana. BoBoKa is there. They're starting to bring them low. The swap out is going to find the kill. Burning picks it up. Wicked sick streak. OP, though, is starting to go up as well. 2 for him early on. They just tore through OG. This is going to allow them to keep the pressure on and, you know, sustain the push as it comes out whenever they want to take that opportunity. But now Burning, he is over here on the low ground. Ana's going to run into him. This is going to be a stun, a chance to possibly open up onto IG. Grave Chill as well. Burning is going to be swapped back in. They have the hook shot, a little bit off the mark. Does still find the stun, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Burning is going to fall. And now I think IG, they're willing to at least push back OG, get themselves set up, probably Roshan in their at least mind's eye. Is there sort of the key pick? Oh, OP actually going to be caught. The magic missile is going to connect. They find the hook shot as well, and that is a very value pickup. CM is there as well, but they do not want to try and take that fight in the least bit. This might actually open up the value for Roche.
Have the early Vlad's pick up. What does our Clockwork have? Is it probably just like a Force Staff or something? Yeah, Force Staff is his item. What about JerAx? Round of rockets in order to get that kill. So he's being like a little bit more solo than you would probably expect.
Hook shot in, they catch there onto BoBoKa. Spike Carapace has been popped, and there's going to be magic missile, a couple right clicks. They have the dust as well to finish him off. Swap in. The familiars might even be the ones that pick this up, but with the stun available,
baby. Buy some time. That's all you can do.
Yeah, BoBoKa's going to drop, though, and that ward being the one that set it all up.
Oh, look at OP. Oh, JerAx. Even so, like, if he gets that, he'd need mass rotations to the shrine, and I'm not sure if he would get it.
Oh, he's actually going for this. On to BoBoKa. The rest of his team is TPing in on the shrine, but do they realize the rest of the heroes in the area? Burning and Lifestealer is already on top of him. Ana in some trouble. Q with the freezing field is destroying No Tail off to the side, but they do manage to get to the shrine. That might be enough to save the day. Fly trying to bring him low. Ana is just not going to die. Burning decides that he doesn't want any more. There's 3 already dead for IG. Burning starting to get ran down, and if No Tail can quite find vision, there's the swap back in. XSS actually gets the jump and the Force Staff away. Flame break to create that separation.
Oh, nice Manta dodge, but ultimately he was like, he needed to get that unstable concoction range, and maybe the Vengeful Spirit is the way you crack that code.
Right. Maybe it's the answer to so much greed that we've been seeing here as Ana Solar Crest in hand. They get the vision, get the stun. That's on to 2, but they also stun out Ana. Do they realize the rest of OG is here? A really big cogs. There is going to be a counter impale, but I don't know if it's going to be enough damage. Ana's going to be pulled back in, but do you really want this Alchemist closer to you? Burning on top of him. Ana trying to continue the chase is not going to quite be able to hit the stun onto Burning, but still, you're assaulting high ground. 2 are dead from IG.
He's only really increasing his own damage. You got this Lifestealer who's a big problem.
Well, maybe there's not even a problem if S4 can find him. Q actually is going to interrupt it. I'm not sure if he was aiming for him or not, but nonetheless, they will take that kill on the CM.
Another Acronym Scepter coming in fast. What's that going to be? Is that going to be could be a Venge one, could be the Visage one. This Midas and such, like OG, they're prolonging their window. This is what all these teams are doing, is when they pick one of these lineups, they prolong their lineups by being able to get like these Hand of Midases and playing some efficiency games. Most of the time it's Hand of Midas. Here it's like the Aghanim Scepter going to Clockwork.
JerAx chasing. He wants this one bad. Swap from a million miles away. XSS going to drop. BoBoKa not even able to make that separation. S4 jumps in, pushes back 2 with the cogs. Can they take any more? That's going to be an Ags laser starting to spray out damage, and OG forced to back. A Blink Dagger now picked as well for the Night Stalker. That long duration silence is amazing. So
yeah, what does OP really do about that?
Ana gets jumped on. He's in there in the middle of it, but they pull back in. No Tail is going to be now caught up by the Batrider, and OP might start going to town. Ana very low. They've got the Q damage coming out as well. OP might continue the chase, but he's actually out of mana, so they need to hold on for the second. Another stun onto Ana. They're starting to bring him down. The Manta, can he get out of there? It doesn't look like it. Burning is going to find the kill. So huge for IG.
Great job. IG planned that fight out really well. This whole entire time they've been stuck in their base, but they thought about this pretty hard.
I think I remember seeing Vench just dropping to that, and maybe even an Enchantress taking it over at some point.
Yeah, I'll be real. I have no idea about the spirit, because I can't say.
Stun back in. They've caught the Batrider, though, and this ends up looking a little bit bad for the side of OG, at least to start, although OP's taken down the Visage, so maybe they can turn this back around, force down to the high ground, but they swap back in Burning, separating him from the rest of the team. There's no defense that there. S4 has caught out OP as well. Now trying to take down more Burning, running away. Q pops the ulti to just try and zone them out to the best of their abilities. S4 saved at the last second. No Tail comes in the clutch. The magic missile chases. Defensive force staffs keeping him alive. IG somehow, some way get away with that one. Q is still going to die, but now the sheep stick spam as well as the lasers getting thrown out. But for now, at least, it's time to move in towards Roche Pit. Acid spray's been laid down, and with this next Aegis, we'll see if OG decide to go up for high ground. They still have about a...
They still haven't used their BKB for Ana, so he can go high ground with real confidence here. This is definitely a tier 3 tower down, and maybe even a melee Rax.
They're going to keep up the pressure. S4 goes in, catches there onto the Batrider. There's a silence, crippling fear onto the lifesteal. He doesn't have an answer to this. They're going to be able to swap out Ana, keeping him alive for the moment. Still, that Spike Carapace controlling up Ana. He is going to back out, but again...
They took the tier 3 atop, and they're going to take the top lane of Rax if they don't actually get this fight at bottom lane and deal with top.
BKB popped. Ana just wants to hit the barracks. Didn't even end up going for it, and yeah, they're taking it. The melee, or the birds doing work up here top.
Got a bunch of damage onto that ranged Rax. That is not going to be repaired.
Well, OP can try and take it down.
Somebody get those familiars.
Maybe you suicide him to the fountain. Who knows?
He resummoned.
Spirit as well, but they are grouped up, ready to start going for mid.
What's our Nyx assassin up to? Is he just like, he was really deep in there. I'm not sure if he was just hoping for a pickoff.
They weren't finding it, and now Burning. They do force staff Ana forward, but able to force staff him back, just playing back and forth here. Nyx is also going to be able to get out a good amount of damage. This is silence onto Burning. That ulti from the CM not really doing all that much, but they are going to be able to control Ana, bringing him inside. Can they pull him in? Another swap comes out from No Tail. The low cooldown, and now S4's jumped back in. They go for some more force staff plays, trying to get away, but they managed to get it. Gem on the ground, but more importantly, that is Batrider dead. 60 seconds, no buyback.
And 100 in Arcane Rune, so there's no downtime to Chemical Rage. He just keeps on coming back, and oh, there's another swap. Again. It just doesn't stop.
They're constantly keeping him surviving, and OP can throw out all this damage that he wants, but you got so much regen. The BKB's been popped. They do have the missile controlling him, but OP again going to be controlled by S4. They push him back with the cogs, burning through the mana. He's silenced yet again. JerAx had picked up an Orchid in the meantime, and also here to the sides. You've got the birds taking down the barracks. They're doing a hell of a lot of damage, but No Tail
another one
will not be stopped.
They just have this constant sieging mechanic that OG, they like IG don't have an answer for it. They keep on trying to make this go, but it's just not happening. They can't bring down any one hero, and then they just back off and regen again because Ana's really the only one who's taking damage. He just plays off of Chemical Rage. They're going to go again. They're going to attack top lane again.
Oh, swap again. Why not? Burning. See you later. He's gone. Has to buy back. This is a tier 3 down. OP is getting lasered himself. And it looks like OG going to be content with just that. They have split pushed him to hell and barreled down a lane at the same time.
I mean, honestly, I think OP, he knows that damage is a problem for them. He just has to build this offense build. I don't think he has a better option. Oh, they're going to spot some of this.
Breaking it out. They get the silence onto XSS. He pops his BKB, but not able to find it. And now here, Ana going to end up stunning himself. He's actually dropping really low. They are going to be able to get that kill. Maybe going to be able to find more. No Tail's going to go down. Double kill for OP. Can they get anything else off the back of this? Frostbiting for the moment, and it does look like they're going to be able to take down that illusion of the eventual spirit.
The melee Rax. Oh, no.
All right,
Stop the familiars.
They pop the glyph. Fly.
Yeah, that's still something gained for OG. And the familiars are, or excuse me, the creeps are always kind of pushing in. Backdoor protection is just not something that's real reliable. Here they come. Round 2, it's going to be real close. They're losing a lot of their damage. And yeah, it's not going to be enough.
I mean, they can go back in for another round. It's not going to refract the laser, obviously.
I was about to say, Tinker's not sticking around to laser that, so looks like they will take it.
Yeah, and instead, this is the movement up for high ground.
Yeah,
they got those buybacks. Burning, they're there. They forced the glyph. They haven't bought back yet on the Alchemist. It looks like the call is for tier 4s. That is a really bold move here.
They need to force this buyback from Alchemist.
Okay, BoBoKa there as well. They get swapped back in. He tries to go in. He's down low. He's not inside and burrowed up, but they have been able to jump on him.
If they can kill Bench here, this is huge.
This is a buyback on No Tail. They're rooting JerAx, trying to kill him off. He's forced after the low ground as well, trying to kill off OP as well. There's the silence. Is able to take it off. Can he start spamming out all of this damage? They're lacking damage so much right now, and Alchemist is about to come back up and be online.
They swap back a Lifestealer. He's out of position now. There's no way he can make it down from this, I don't think.
Bernie trying desperately to latch onto something. Actually invests inside of a creep. He's going to stay alive there. Now OP is on top of Ana. Can they kill him off? He's going to be taken down. Fly is there. They reflect back the Soul Assumption, but it doesn't matter. Buying back on OP. He wants to get into the fight. Burning to survive through all of this. Has been able to stun Ana. Can they kill him off? Burning. They've got so much damage coming out from OP. Oh, but he's going to be controlled. S4 found him. It was enough. OG has done it, I do believe. Everybody dead for hundreds of seconds.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. IG, they had to go down mid. They knew they just couldn't play against this Siege game anymore, so they went down mid. They forced this fight. I love even the, like, try and wrap around. I would say she should try and wrap around into the Storm Spirit from the right-hand side with Monkey King approaching from the left-hand side. I think that'd be a nice pincer move that they can make.
Fly in some trouble. They can continue the chase here, and well, there's going to be the kill. They do manage to find it. First blood going to BoBoKa, and also mounting some damage onto No Tail. He needs to pounce away from that one.
Yeah, they just zoned him just enough, so then you get phase boots on Juggernaut, then phase boots Juggernaut pretty much challenges every offlaner. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Fly.
That was always going to end up happening.
But we know. Okay, we're going to wait it out. The smoke rotation just in time. Ana level 6. Maybe they can combo stun him. There is the jump forward. Oh, no, he missed the burrow strike.
Oh, that looked ugly, but I think that they still find this kill nonetheless.
All right, BoBoKa, he wipes his forehead. He's just like, oh, that was a close call. Everything is looking very good for IG, and they should have an even better mid-game with the kind of heroes we're looking at.
Yeah, and not only, oh god, Burning. They wanted to go onto that Storm Spirit there, but couldn't quite get the Frostbite to control Ana. And they're going to take it on the tower. Now they actually do have him.
Nice
Omni-Slash used, but Ana, he gets away. Oh, Joe's so close. Jump forward. He's got to build it. No, not quite there. The range isn't enough. 3 HP. Actually has the Orb of Venom. It's going to kill him.
Oh,
he dies to the Orb of Venom. Oh, baby.
BoBoKa picks up a big-time kill. We said, hey, they've got a lot of burst damage. You kick off by any of these ensnares, and you're done for. Followed up by the Blade Mail. That's going to be a big threat to both the Storm Spirit as well as the Slark. This laning phase is looking like a clear IG win for me.
Oh, in the early duel as well, onto the Slark. IG taking no prisoners, 0-5 start, and this is with heroes that can maintain and continue to accentuate that lead that they're already building. There is JerAx in the bottom lane. We've talked a lot about Earth Spirit.
He doesn't have his level 6 though.
Oh, S4?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a thing that he can do with this hero. Actually, he's going to be stunned, so maybe get a little bit too big for his britches. He finds a 4-person Boundless Strike, but we'll die for it.
Still maintaining something. I don't think they want to give up the mid tower here either, and they'll probably start rotating pretty quickly here to defend that.
All right, well, OP pickoff would be a great way to start it, and, well, you talked about grouping up. IG was not that time. Lina comes back in an instant, but that is a key one.
We're getting into a newer era of Dota, and these heroes have much more longevity into the late game than they used to, thanks to certain things like Midas and Talons.
Oh, Ana gets jumped. There's going to be the duel, trying to find the kill, and they do find it.
Big pickup. They've got the positioning to take the tier 2. I'll just, pick up a familiar or two. Looks like just one, but some extra gold there as well. I know Monkey King almost has his, and OP, he has his already. So they're going to be those two pick off Invis heroes kind of running around.
Yeah, this is pretty clear what's happening. Although, front and center burning, are they trying to make anything happen here? No-Tail is just going to farm it out, but they get the duel off. Able to find No-Tail. That's an easy pickoff.
That was so fast from XXS.
Wow, and now you've got Aegis. Slark is dead for 40 seconds. He doesn't have buyback. All right, TP back by Storm Spirit. He has his Soul Booster, doesn't have enough for that Bloodstone yet, though. And, well, the Tier 3 tower is about to drop. There isn't an answer. They got nothing. OG lose the first Tier 3 and maybe more.
All right, G got to go for more. It's going to be a little bit tough, but maybe they can get this Rax.
Okay, burning. He's going to go into his Blade Fury. There's going to be Laguna Blade, barely able to stay alive. Does have a Photic Shield back up again in a second.
Overextended.
They've maybe gone a bit too far, but OP gets the Shadow Blade away. Now the FK, they've turned it on to Ana. He is going to drop as well. They bought back on the Slark, did have enough by the end of it, but maybe he can make something happen, magnetize onto everybody. The silence as well. It's not looking like it's enough. IG are just going to back out. They don't care. Nobody dies, and that was two buybacks expended. IG have not stopped this push, and with Aegis still in hand, why would you?
There goes another Tier 3. Burning's got a healing ward up in 20 seconds.
Oh, they've turned now. There's a Light Strike array onto 2. Ana trying to bring down that Lina, but OP, he Shadow Bladed away, turns to fight Laguna Blade. He will get dodged again for a second, but can they bring down No-Tail? He solos in the Shadow Dance. He's going to be able to walk away from this one, but Ana dueled is going to drop dead again. S4 trying to run away. They managed to make it to the Shrine. The Boulder Smash onto 2, but there is just too much damage coming out from IG. They're going to take this second lane of Barracks.
Gabe, I could not have been more wrong for this game. I said, OG, you know they're probably going to be able to find something, right? IG have given them nothing in this game. No opportunities, no windows. They just close out the game. 1, 2, 3, a 23.5-minute victory. This is how you come back in game 2. This is how you make a statement.
Oh, look at him. He's fired up. IG incredibly happy with them
right now because he feels a little bit overpowered. I do really love seeing the Earth Spirit versus the Monkey King support matchup, just because it gives a lot of depth to the rotations.
All right, Ana gonna be stunned. They need to burn through these refraction charges. They find the stun as well with Q. Going to be able to find first blood. OP draws it.
There you go. They're pushing out bottom lane pretty heavily, and then they rotated that Lina into mid.
You go for an early Infest Bomb with the Storm Spirit combo?
No-Tail, I think he's read the rotation of those 2 supports. But maybe he can't get out of it.
There's the rolling boulder forward. They found him. There's going to be another Light Strike array in a second. Q hits it. Right click's coming in. They've got more than enough as No-Tail is going to drop in this top lane.
Nice job. I think No-Tail, he made the read. It was just perhaps a little bit too late. Maybe that last one with the Slark, but honestly, I don't know what No-Tail, what item would have accomplished more for him.
Oh, they're setting up. They want to make this play. Early aggression with the sleep. JerAx going to look for the Boundless Light, strike it off, but S4, can he find the follow-up stun? They turn onto Q first. Going to try and bring him down. The counterplay, though, BoBoKa finds a stun onto 2.
He's going to have to eat his way through the trees and find a TP out, but he can't get it.
2 dead. Invictus Gaming are going to drop a couple in the top lane.
That ward that you saw there on the right-hand side of the screen, they really like this ward as well as the ward near the Bounty Rune area. Q's going to get picked off.
Yeah, this should be an easy one. No real chance to get away.
The great thing about that ward is that it oftentimes spots smoke rotations. And maybe they get too close to a hero, but they're hiding under trees, right? They think like, oh, we're definitely not scouted. But that ward really helps with those kind of rotations.
All right, they found this TA.
Really the play?
This feels unlikely to work. It actually slowed down by the Stampede movement speed as they walk through Ana, and now XSS is also in trouble. They throw out a Spike Carapace. It's not nearly going to be enough to create that separation. And OG find another 2. The snowball might start a rolling here. Troll.
Yeah, certainly. And playing passive also leads you susceptible to pickoffs, right? But if you're playing active, you're probably playing a little bit more grouped up. That could be a way to guard against that. Nice silence.
Oh, he's out of mana too. Won't be able to get that song off, and that is a huge kill that IG desperately needed.
Yeah, keep that Radiance down. They've kind of messed up a couple of times now, but
almost towards that Deso, and now they're going to be mounting that offensive onto the Tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Monkey King, he is still waiting for anybody who hops in. Q just walked into hell, and he is going to die to that one. Burning is also here. JerAx still very much on the edge of this. They're fighting inside of Monkey King Ultimate. I don't know if that's such a great idea. Ana pops the trap, going to hit the Impale.
Well, burning
from
back
the low
off.
ground. They got it. Is it going to be enough, though? Oh, Solo pops the meld, and they are going to be able to walk away from this. Ana just juked without moving somehow, and now looks like OP is going to be there to play cleanup crew. A second Impale. Oh, S4
no
saving
way.
the day. What? Is Ana really going to walk away from this one? Turns to fight. Almost kills BoBoKa. Miss uphill. No, it's not going to be enough. IG take a kill in return. It was a little bit tough, but they found it in the end.
And OG are actually going to play aggressive into this.
Oh, this would be such a huge pickup. If you can deny a couple of those Bloodstone charges, they have vision on OP. They're going to see him. He's going by where the tower used to be. No longer there. Boundless Strike to follow up. Ana's in his face. They find the kill. Now BoBoKa just running away desperately. The Impale going to connect onto two. They do bring down JerAx. Now trying to find more. Burning's right-clicking onto Ana. The damage over time coming in. There's so much magnetized damage coming out. Ana is going to possibly fall. OP is there. He's going back in. They're going to take him down. Another one goes the way of IG. Continuing to pull up. Wants the Song of the Silence. They're not going to get him. S4 is going to fall. BoBoKa. Oh, they made it work with a huge magnetized play.
BoBoKa, man. That magnetized was everything to them. Fully healed or mostly healed and are ready to go again. That said, it's not like OG blew anything massive for that team fight. They still have Song of Siren to be able to work around for this next one. I don't think they give up this mid tower lightly.
Yeah, and Burning taking a good deal of damage there. Oh my god. Okay, OP jumps onto the TA, but the
nice
counterplay,
kick.
oh, they end up stunning him again. All right, Song of the Silence. Can they do anything with this? They don't have Golem right now from Fly. JerAx is going to pop the MK ulti. The stun onto two. This is pretty decent. OP in trouble, and it's just to get out on nothing. He's still taking the DOT, though, from that Shadow Word. Does he end up dying? Wants to get to the Shrine. It's not Yusil, and he is going to pop in the end.
He had one more bottle usage, too, I think, but good chase there from OG. Again, keeping that Storm Spirit. Oh, they're going to get BoBoKa, too. That's 3 down. Yeah, OG, they're very dangerous with these Song of Siren setups, and
the Storm Spirit can make these types of plays and, you know, find himself a pickoff. Also, here in the jungle, we do have XSS. They don't, well, they are going to go on to S4. There's the easy setup, easy Impale, and S4 going to be an easy kill. Can they find something on the turn, though? TA
they need a
blasting
kick.
Burning. The stun is not going to be there. Burning dies. They throw in a Magnetize. And that will, at least for the moment, dissuade, but actually,
and it's got a haste rune.
They're going to call it off.
That was a good dodge there with his haste rune, dodging the incoming boulder.
Oh, he's diving. He's going to just destroy Q and Impale to turn it around. Do they have enough damage here, though? You still have Fly in the area. Drops the Golem of full Fatal Bonds. XSS needs to be careful. He's dropping so quickly. They find a triple kill for Ana. Oh, and wow, they have just completely blown open this game.
The team as well, which I really like, just speed up the process.
Yeah. And that's that opening that we were talking about that they needed to get. So Storm Spirit, oh, they break the Monkey King. Storm Spirit's jumping from the other side of the map. OP has caught him. Song of the Siren to secure Roshan. Can they get out after the fact, though? It looks like they're just immediately going to go for the TP on No Tail.
And OP doesn't have the mana to work with to chase some of those other heroes, so that 3 extra instances does that a lot.
And she is incredibly high level as well.
Because it could be 6 extra instances, right? If you get 2 of them off in a fight.
Oh, well, there's
he's out of mana.
He's in trouble. Stomped. Yep, another kill going the way of OG. So even if they do possibly get to that stage, they're going to need Storm Spirit to help hold the high ground relatively soon, because it feels like OG is not stopping for anything. The movement up towards top, it does not feel if IG are even comfortable taking this fight, and OG might not let them sit back and farm.
It's a hard tower to defend.
Oh, Silence came out there. That is the Orchid from the catch, and now S4 catches onto 2 as well. OP is here to try and turn this back around, but the Chaotic Offering is going to be the combo breaker. JerAx pops his ulti. He's still very low HP. So that Song of the Siren is going to stop. They drop down the Boundless Strike, jumping away. A double kill for Fly. 3 are dead. No buyback on the Storm. It's a good stun as well.
No Tail's almost dead.
I don't know if it's enough. They're not going to be able to bring him down. That is No Tail dead, but can they find any more? They jump inside Burning, but they're already gone. It just doesn't matter.
And keeps on saving these meld strikes for whenever the toggle attempts to come through, so it's just such an overwhelming amount of damage that even if he does get a successful toggle out, they're playing ahead of the curve in their lineup. If you look at the way these strategies should match up against each other, IG should be dominant right now, but they're simply not.
And S4 is just going to be able to initiate and find the pickoff onto BoBoKa here. The Earth Spirit is going to evaporate. The right clicks there from the TA, and this is OG playing like they want him to go into a grand final. And they've been there quite a few times and tend to do quite well.
Yeah, they really do. As long as it's not TI, they seem to win them all.
OP there is going to possibly find a pickoff onto the Monkey King. That's one going their way. Keep that going. IG want to hope in this.
You need a Naga Siren pickoff. You need a TA pickoff, but you're seeing OG, like, they've got control of the game. There's no reason to give them that opening, right?
Oh, OP, no. He's going to get stomped. Can they find this kill? The Orchid to follow. Right clicks coming through. Melt Strike. That should be the death of him. Bloodstone Suicides. It feels bad. And now Lina outside the base. Fly is here as well.
They have a buyback on Storm. They might use it for this fight.
Q. They jump. XSS is going to get the stun off. Ana got the refraction off before the Laguna Blade came out, and now S4 finds a stomp onto 2. Fly is still there. Upheaval out. They get the silence. This might be the turnaround that they need. They've already killed off the TA. Now going to take down 2 more. Looking to find no tail. They get the stun as well. That's what IG needed, and they will be able to at least hold on to some semblance of a fight in this game.
OP's like, yeah, those Bloodstone charges, who cares? I was on 4. I went down to 2 because OG outplayed them early. The pickoffs didn't go quite as well as they wanted to. We never got to a dominant IG factor. They just always lost team fights to the Song of Sirens setup.
Oh, OP, this is the Life Stealer bomb we knew could have happened. Trying to run away, Stampede is there, the stun, they got him magnetized, and that should be the death of Ana. OP is dominating.
And now it's going to be maybe a tier 2 for IG. I think that this is going to be the BKB finished up for the next fight of OG. Song of Siren into a Centaur Stomp, a Boundless Strike, and that Monkey King ultimate. The Warlock ultimate missing, though. That is problematic. They still have Fatal Bonds that's big.
Burning, he's rooted for the moment, but still, Fatal Bonds onto 4. This is a scary way to take the fight with the Radiance Burn going. They connect onto OP. Another song used offensively.
All they have is Stomp, though. They don't have Boundless Strike. I don't think they can take it. They just have to accept that, okay, we guarded our tier 3.
Q might die. They're doing a lot of damage with the Fatal Bonds.
Somebody deal with those illusions. Help.
Oh,
help,
poor
help
Q.
Help
no,
Q, guys.
He's gone, and now they're stampeding forward for OP. Oh, wow. All right, there's the
IG
TP
are not homies, Gabe. Homies help homies. Should be a freebie for OG. I think they probably try and wait for the BKB. Uh-oh. XXS, I say.
They have
the long-range Storm Seer jump, too. Oh, no, they missed.
All right, well, they're still there, and they are going to try and take this fight. BKB has been popped for OP. They're taking one down. No Tail is out of there. Fly also in a little bit of trouble as OP has found him in the back.
He's got that.
Ana has the Aegis in hand. Still long time before No Tail is back up. BoBoKa finds a stun onto 2. Ana gets the silence onto the Storm Spirit. He's forced to Bloodstone Suicide. This is not the way that IG wanted the fight to go with 3 already dead. BoBoKa just has to run.
They're going to be blinking from Ana soon. Roll into the right-hand side. Nice play.
All right, so they do manage to get out with him, but it was a heavy cost now at the gem.
Yeah, that's super smart. They need it at this point. It's the only way they can get outside the base.
Definitely what was needed. And
oh, there's the jump here.
Oh, Q. He's been the bullied hero this game. It's been a tough one for him.
And a scaling mid and Storm Spirit, but it is going to be a very delicate support to play this game.
Okay, here's a way to start it. If they could separate and kill off the Centaur, he does die before the Golem goes out. This is about as good of a fight as you could possibly take, but now No Tail has shown up as well. They don't have a great way to take this outside of starting it with JerAx, and there's going to be initiation. BKB comes out, still gets bashed by the Wukong's command.
No.
Now held in the net. It's all gone wrong for OP. Does manage to barely walk out of that one. So they saved the life of their Storm Spirit.
If they can get back to a shrine, they can still probably jump out. I think OG are smart to just smoke and run, but Ana's going in.
BoBoKa, he's taken a lot of damage from that Bloodthorn. Won't end up popping to the burn of it. Looking to be much of the same story where you've got to look for an opening, a pickoff, and it did work in that instance. They found that Centaur, took him out before Fly could come in and be that counter initiator with the Warlock. But now, and Burning getting chased down here, was able to get away from the silence. XSS, he's not going to drop either. A very awkward situation. Burning still feeling like he can take this fight. He has found No Tail. There's a lot of heroes grouped up right here for IG. And Ana is under fire now. JerAx comes in, gets a
stomp.
A really good stomp is going to try and turn this back around. Flies there as well. They wrapped down the Wukong's command, but OG is just too strong. 3 are already dead. And this is looking like OG ready to take this one.
Maybe that fight would have been a lot different, but he just expended so much mana to do no damage to the side of OG. The double damage to allow them to be able to quickly take a melee Rax. If not...
Oh, they're there on top of Centaur. Can they somehow turn this around? A 3-person Magnetize is on all the heroes in the back. Can they keep applying this one? BoBoKa doing his best, still getting the chase, but you have an ensnared Lifestealer. OP trying to find the chase here as well. The Ghost Scepter's going to keep BoBoKa alive for the moment. They're going to continue now for Ana, but the Song of the Siren to turn it. It's on such a low cooldown, and it does look like it's going to stop.
Yeah, he barely had the mana for it, but he's got so much mana regen. Maybe he catches a support somewhere. Just doesn't have the mana.
We can't even make it into the river. A lot of answers and a lot of more so questions for IG as they're setting up and getting ready for the next Roche fight. No-Tail continuing his movement. There's nice a jump across the other side of the river. The rest of them are spread out, but that Ags Centaur ulti keeping No-Tail alive. Will it be enough though? They get the counterplay, but that is going to be No-Tail down. There's so much damage coming out. OP almost dead, is going to eventually fall. They've also controlled out Burning, continuing the chase. Ana is there.
Good kick forward.
So many Force Staffs, but can they do it? A huge impale. XSS, but where's the damage? They just don't have it. They end up light striking the golem, but still they're bringing down the TA. They are going to find that kill. Can they get more?
Well, need to stop him from being able to jump into the trees, but they can't close the distance. Nice jump away.
Oh, it's 2 huge kills.
That wins them Aegis. Okay, just accept that. Play passive, play the base. When they go high ground, right? Aegis is not that. I kind of feel like the buyback is better at this point in time.
It's the top side as well, where Burning has to deal with them, as well as mid, hitting the range barracks. And there just isn't a great answer. They're just completely getting ratted.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about, right? Tier 3s and range racks are probably just going to be chipped.
Oh, stud, Bloodthorn out, Storm Spirit going to be pursued by that. The BKB keeps him alive, and now the counterplay with the Force Staff, keeping S4 alive. Song of the Siren, this is going to be a big fly ulti if they can time it together perfectly. There's the stun that comes out onto 3, starting to take down Burning. They've jumped to fly, but he's already used his ulti. Lifestealer did manage to infest inside, and is going to walk away from this one, so not the full amount of damage that they might have want done.
Maybe they can get the melee racks though. That's still a big win. Nice double LSA with the double follow-up stun. They try and burst down the Monkey King, but it's just not enough. But maybe Ana, they could possibly get till #1 on him, but the ensnare is too much for the Storm Spirit to work with.
It's a good Magnetize. Burning is going to end up dropping low though, and Ana and a couple more kills. He's got the Aegis. It's actually Fly with the right click that kills off Burning. Oh, Captain, my Captain, kill off Burning. The tier 3 is going to fall. And it looks like possibly with no buyback on Storm, no buyback on Nyx, at least for a little while, OG could think about sticking around.
Yeah, OG, just compose yourself a little bit. You've got time to work with. Take this lane of Rax. IG, you're going to poke and prod, but they commit too heavily. A 2-man stun. This could be over.
S4 with the hit. JerAx set it up beautifully. Burning just desperately wants to find that kill, but they're running away. Ana Force-staffed out as well. They're just kiting them all to death.
BoBoKa. Oh, yeah, let's go Scepter. So easy to go there, but Burning doesn't have a range to work with.
And they're going in again. Monkey King ulti. It's come off cooldown. Everybody's dead. Invictus Gaming. I think that they might have lost it. GG is called, an OG going to be the ones moving to a grand final. And you can see that happiness on their face. And I'm sure even though the crowd a little bit upset about it, they're giving their clap.